Hey, hi team, welcome again. Okay, now last time we have seen the default recording mode with the second option, right? Now today we are going to discuss about the different types of recording modes, like the low level recording mode, analog recording mode, and what is the difference between these two. Okay, so let's try to let's take an example for this in the paintbrush. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to record it in a default recording mode. Okay, please observe it very carefully, right? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to record it using a default recording mode for the paintbrush application. I'm going to draw something, and then we have to observe it whether it is getting the done properly or not. Okay, so let's start with the it's a paintbrush application, right? And I want to perform some action, and let's see whether it is getting done. So whether the expected and the actual the recordings are getting matched. So let me just start with the test case. I can create another test case. Okay, so let me just create a test case for the paintbrush. Okay, so paintbrush, and let's start recording using a default recording mode. Okay, default recording mode. So let's start it and perform any action, and let's play back it and then say how exactly it is the behavior. So yes, this is a web-based application. This is a window-based application. Okay, so let me just select this first option, window-based application. Okay, and it's already been opened, right? This paintbrush is already open. So I just highlight it. So when I highlight it, you can see that it is getting the window paint and then the activate. Okay, right? And I just moved out. So that step is also getting recorded over here. You can delete it out later on, no problem. So let me just select this square rectangle. Okay, I just want to draw one figure, and I want to give the color over here. Say, let me just select this another color. Okay, right, and I want to remove it now. This is what simply I want to do like this. So these are the steps I've done, and let me just stop this. Okay, now this is what we done in the normal recording mode or a default recording mode. So let's try to, this is what unnecessary step, that is the second one. I can remove this. Fine. Let me just save this script. Okay, so this application has already been launched perfectly, right? And let's try to run this. Okay, it is a temporary run team. And when I start to execute this, let's check it out. So it is getting activated, it's clicked on it, but it didn't draw it. Okay, and this is a problem with the default recording mode. So wherever the mouse movement is required, right? So wherever the mouse movement is required, we have to go with the analog recording mode. Okay, so we have to go with the analog recording mode. So the same scenario we are going to do with the analog recording mode and see the difference between the normal recording mode as well as analog recording mode. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to go with the analog in the recording mode. Okay, let's start. The same scenario that we are going to do it, but using a analog recording mode, right? So let's start with the record button. So when I click on the recording button, right? So by default, right? Let me just switch to the analog recording mode. Now it is asking me whether you have to go with the record with the relative to the screen, or whether you want to go with the the following window. Window is nothing but that the paintbrush. Okay, so you can select with the paintbrush. So we will get it all these the recording steps with the paintbrush, right? And if you have anything outside this paintbrush, any activity or any the mouse movement is there outside that particular application, then you can record it with the relative to the screen. So it will take the coordinates of this the c x and y. So this is the the record with the relative to the screen. But no, I don't want to go with that. I just want to go with record with the relative to the following window. Which window? So I have to select this window. Just click on it and then select the title. So we are getting untitled paint, and then you have to start analog recording. Okay, let me just select rectangle. Okay, draw this rectangle. fill up the color, okay, and you want to remove it, okay, just delete it, finish, and then you have to stop recording. So when I click on the stop recording, you can see that only one script line of statement is the display over here. Now what exactly it is? It's a window paint, right? And it's a run analog and track one. Now this track one has all these steps. All the mouse movement has been recorded in the track one. Okay, right? And let me just run the script. That is analog recording mode. Let me just give the comment out. So I can give the comment to this, the previous steps. Okay, I just want to run this one. Okay, so I can go and run it. Even you can run it, right click on it, and you can run it from here, okay, where the step is. Say for example, I want to run from a particular step. So you can run from the step also. This option is also there. Okay, so let me just run it and let's observe it very carefully. Okay, so it should get highlighted with the paintbrush. Yes, it is going to be draw, it's colored, right, it's selected and done. Now, okay, if you observed it, this is done with using a run analog recording mode, right? So wherever your mouse movement is there, so we have to go with the analog recording mode. Now another example or the another scenario is wherever if you feel that there is a signature, I want to sign off something, correct? I have to give the signature over there, right? So I have to go with the analog recording mode wherever the mouse movement is there. Corel Draw application, right? Then you have CATIA, either the different applications are there where the mouse movement is required. Then you have to go with the analog recording mode team. Okay, so hope that you learn in this UFT very well, right? And keep practicing basically, right? You have to consider any application, you can try it out with the other applications as well, and definitely you can able to do it. Okay, so all the best and happy learning. Thank you.